Hi, Richard. Good morning. I'm Dr. Adams.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Covington Family Chiropractic.
Thank you.
Before we get started today, I'd like to give you just a brief tour of the office, show you around a little bit, just so you can feel more comfortable whenever you come in to receive your adjustment. Here at Covington Family Chiropractic, our mission is to restore, optimize, and preserve your health. And we do that from above, down, inside out. You'll learn more about that in a little bit.
Awesome.
All right, so let's start over here. When you first come into our office, you'll notice that we have a check-in station right here. Now, on your very next visit, you're going to receive one of your very own personalized healthcare cards. So, whenever you come in for your adjustment, you're going to swipe your card here, and that puts your name in line to receive your specific chiropractic adjustment. It also lets our staff know that you're here and that you're ready. Now, while you're waiting for your name to be called for your adjustment, you'll notice that we have our refreshment center over here. So, while you're waiting, please feel free to help yourself to a cup of coffee, a snack, a cold bottle of water, and just to make yourself feel right at home. Now, underneath our refreshment center, you'll notice that we have a lot of very informative brochures. Now, in our experience, we've learned that knowledge really aids in the healing process. And so these brochures talk about all different health challenges that we see on a daily basis. Anything from high blood pressure to acid reflux to high cholesterol, even to ear infections. Now, a lot of people think that when it comes to having health challenges or being in a health crisis, that drugs and surgery are the only option. But we know that that's just not so. So if you are struggling with these types of concerns or you have a family member that's struggling, please feel free to take as many brochures as you'd like and share that information with them. Now, above our refreshment center here, you'll notice that we have an events board. We are an office that loves to give back and serve the community. So we're always doing events either here in our office or out in the community as well. And so some of our favorite events that we do, one of my most favorite events is our Ladies Night Out event. We do that a few times a year. We invite all local women small business owners to come in. We invite our practice members to come shop. It's for a great cause, and we even donate a portion of those proceeds to local charities here in town. Awesome. We also do once a quarter an event called our Dinner with the Doc, and it's a great event. It lets you come out, have a free dinner on me, so you can bring as many guests as you like, and we just really talk and share about how your health can be restored naturally, and we can answer a lot of questions that you might have about health and healing. One of our also very favorite events that we just finished up doing is our Angel Tree event. We do that every Christmas, and this past year we were able to bless over 100 local families with Christmas gifts to open on Christmas morning. So every time you come in, we always have our events board updated every single month, so please feel free to check that out and participate in as many events as you like. Now, we are an office that thoroughly believes in the power of prayer. In fact, we start every single shift with prayer. So if you ever have a need or a worry or a want or a prayer request, please feel free to drop it in our box and we'll be honored to pray over it with you. Now, we are an award-winning office. We were nominated Best Chiropractor not only in Newton County, but also Rockdale County 2 years in a row. And we were also honored to be named or nominated as Small Business of the Year last year for the local Chamber of Commerce. And it's all because of our wonderful practice members like you. Thank you, thank you. All right, so as we make our way down the hallway here, you'll notice that we have 4 specific adjusting rooms. Once it is your turn to be adjusted, you'll hear your name be called over our loudspeaker system, and it's going to call you to one of our 4 rooms. Now, when you come down to get your adjustment, you're going to come in the adjustment room and you're going to swipe that little white healthcare card on the little barcode reader underneath the computer. That's going to pull up all of your very important health information that I need to give you the best adjustment possible. After you swiped your card, please feel free to empty your pockets, and then I want you to go and lay face down on the table for me. Now, there are a couple reasons why we go ahead and ask you to go ahead and get comfortable on the table. One is because that way you can relax for a minute or two. Your spine will take a much better adjustment that way. Also, Richard, if you notice, there's little cutouts between each of our adjusting rooms. Now, I know that you're ready for adjustment because I can look down those cutouts and I can see your feet at the end of the table. If I don't see your feet, I don't know that you're in there and we might miss over you, and we don't want to do that. As we make our way, continue down the hallway, you'll notice that we have 2 neurologically diagnostic assessment rooms. So we have one room here, we have one room down there. And in these rooms, we'll perform that consultation, your history today, and also we have space certified NASA engineer technology that we use to thoroughly assess your spine. That's going to let us know where you might have nerve interference that are causing the health challenges that you have. that's also going to help us determine what we need to do to correct those issues and also where those exact issues may be coming from. Now, one thing that we love about this office is that we see a lot of pregnant moms and a lot of children here. We are, in fact, one of the largest prenatal and pediatric chiropractic offices in the entire state of Georgia. We are the largest on the east side of Atlanta. And, you know, we see a lot of pregnant moms here because the #1 complaint in pregnancy is low back pain. But recent peer-reviewed research has shown us that moms that are under consistent chiropractic care before, during, and after pregnancy can have reduced labor pains and reduced labor times by up to 60%. So be sure to share that with a pregnant mom that you may know. She'll thank you for it. Now, of course, we know that the birthing process can be really traumatic for mom, but it can also be really traumatic for baby as well. And so we see a lot of babies in our office, some babies even as early as just a few hours old. Because in our office, we believe that it's much better to start day 1 of life on that perfect pathway to health than try to go back and fix health challenges as children grow. So some of the common ailments that we see children in our office for, things like reflux, colic, latching problems, ear infections, allergies, and even older children that may have some behavioral disorders, ADD, and even autism. We've seen great results with those types of things. All right, next you'll find our very specific postural x-ray suite. Now in our office we have a saying, and that's to see is to know and to not see is to guess. And in our office we don't guess with your spine, and we surely don't guess with your health. And so if we need to today, we are going to take some very specific postural x-rays, and we'll do that in this room here.
Okay.
All right, this room that you'll notice over here on your right is our new patient orientation room. Now, on your very next visit in our office, it is the most important appointment that you're going to have because we're going to go over so much very important information. We're, of course, going to talk about health and healing from A to Z. We're going to go over our very specific chiropractic findings after your consultation and your exam today. And then also, too, we're going to talk about our specific recommendations and schedule of correction to get your body not only feeling better, but more importantly, functioning better. One last thing that I want to talk about before we finish the tour today is this picture here, and this is one of my most favorite pictures in the office. Now, you're looking at a picture of a gentleman named Harvey Lillard. Now, Harvey Lillard had an accident, he had a trauma to his spine, and after that trauma, he lost his hearing. Now, there was a gentleman named D.D. Palmer that administered the very first chiropractic adjustment to Harvey, and after that adjustment, his hearing was restored. So when chiropractic was discovered, it was never intended for pain relief. It was intended to restore function to the body, and that's what our goal is here, is to make sure that your body is functioning at its very best. Now, once that discovery happened, DD's son, BJ, went on to further develop the profession, and he even started his very own chiropractic school, the Palmer School of Chiropractic in Davenport, Iowa. So it's pretty neat how chiropractic came along. Now, as we head back up to the assessment room to get started with your assessment today, you'll notice our restroom is just right over here in the corner. So if you need it, there it is. So come on with me, Richard. We're gonna come back down this hallway here. I'm gonna let you have a seat on the bench, and one of my team members will be with you very soon.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.